Shamier Little ran a 2:04 800, which is good. That's really fast.
That's really fast. Travis, put up the tweet that I put in the notes. So we're gonna do a little sleuthing. I'm not sure, but she posted about how she ran her 2:04. Apparently, she ran another 800 like a few years ago, but didn't want people to know about it. But she tweeted out. I'll just, unless we can't get it up, I'll just read it here. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. So she said, Coach and I are on a mission, and every move made thus far has a purpose. I'm so pleased with the direction that things are going. 2:04 in an off event with competitive effort, and I'm actually crazy enough to want to do it again and go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if you look at this tweet, if you scroll down,
it's a lot of investigating.
The tweet, maybe they don't show it, but it says this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. Right there. See this tweet was deleted by a tweet author? So what that tweet said was she was comparing the 400 hurdles to the 800, and she said that the 400 hurdles was more difficult than the 8. And she says, if you want to debate me, she's like said, talk to your mom or something, like did some trash talk. But once again, we always have this, the community wants to say, what's the hardest event? You have the 400 hurdles with, it's hard with the hurdles, 800, you have to go long distance, all that stuff. But Shamier Little now adding to the fire of like, hey, 400 hurdles is harder than the 800. Do you agree with that? Do you think the 400 hurdles is harder than the 800? I still think the 800 is harder than the 400 hurdles, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. So,
well, the 400 hurdles just adds that technical element in it and the timing element, and it just seems like a lot to think about while you're doing it, and obviously seems physically grueling. So it's a different. I think you're comparing like apples to oranges when you talk about those two events. I'm just impressed. 2:04.
Comparing running to running. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's hurdling. Like it's hurdling. Like there's a whole different component to it. Like Donovan Brazier and Raven Rogers don't need to measure out their steps before they run the 800. It's just completely different. So props to her for the 2:04. That's good.
Dalil Muhammad would talk about doing 800s in practice.
Yeah.
A few years ago, and she ran like 2:06s, and Dalil Muhammad thinks she could break 2 minutes in the 800. Now I see Shamier Little running 2:04, thinking she can go faster. Could we see these 400-meter hurdlers start like overtaking and like kind of encroaching on the 800? And they're already taking over the flat 400. Now they're gonna want to start taking over the flat 800. It's gonna be Shamier, Dalila, and Ashley Spencer all over the place.